What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to a tank that has so much DPM that people constantly underestimate the fire rate. You have a 400 alpha hit and this guy thought he could just drive by, but boom, right before he makes it down there, I shoot again. We're talking about the TS-5. It's a tank destroyer, a really powerful one that has a decent amount of front armor. And like I said, this insanely high fire rate and damage per minute. So you pump out damage so fast, it's unreal. Here, perfect low roll, of course, so that the enemy stands still with 2 HP left. It's just World of Tanks for you. But, boom, there we go. So, let's have a look at that thing, right? The TS-5. It's an interesting looking tank, a little bit of an ugly one even, but you see you have this 250mm front armor. Only the lower glazes seems to be easy to penetrate though, I constantly get shot there. 3000 DPM with 258 penetration on the shots, and this is a tier 8 vehicle. Almost 260 pen on a tier 8 vehicle with 3000 DPM is just absolute game breaking. Look, turret front of this guy, pump right through his turret front, I don't care, right? The penetration is so high you can do this. And by the way, I rarely ever shoot any gold ammunition in the game. I don't even have any with me, I think. So yeah, I'm using sometimes HE when I'm shooting something very soft or when I'm behind somebody, and yeah, missed it, unfortunately. But yeah, so boom, he bounced. Of course he does, because when you can only see the top part of this thing, another guy bounced. Unfortunately though, it happens, what all the time happens to me, is that this guy bounced as well, is that unfortunately I end up in these terrible 3-on-1 situations. This guy bounced again. Look at that, man. He just bounced again. Pretty sure this guy's unhappy with me at this point, and boom, giving him one in his side, and then coming in from the side here. This time he's not bouncing, because he can shoot into my lower glaze from super far down. Can I get him? Ah, my shot didn't make it. Gun depression was the problem. I couldn't go down enough with the gun. Yeah, so you see I'm really in a tight spot here. There's people coming from all over the place and trying to track him so he can't keep on going, but of course he did. Everybody bounces though. Look, everyone bounces from the front, from the side. Everyone bounces. Boom, another one in. And even though I'm in this insanely impossible situation, I was still able to pump out a really good amount of damage and block, I don't know, maybe 2,500 or something. So yeah, this thing is really, really beasty and tanky. It's just that you can't obviously be in a spot against 4 people or more. It's crazy. You can do 2 though. You can actually fight 2 people pretty well, as long as you can get your lower glazes or your lower part of the tank hidden. You can really do a good job on bouncing enemies and basically being impossible for them to penetrate. And with that fire rate, you can easily trade out against 2 guys too. Because some tanks only have 1,500 DPM at tier 8 and you have 2 times the amount, right? So, yeah. By the way, I'm still feeling a little sick. You may hear this in my voice. I'm recording both videos here at the same time. But, yeah. I think I'll be feeling better tomorrow. Oh, man. Couldn't get through that Tiger 2 because I hit the upper glazes. That was unlucky. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, he's hanging up there behind the building now, trying some side-scraping stuff. I broke his track. I mean, it's not the most useful thing to do, but at the same time, I was hoping maybe he uses his repair kit or something, and then it's used, you know? So there's this guy, and boom, he bounces. And this time, he's gonna get one... Oh, what? Oh, man, I should have just gone for the lower glazes. I was going for track and lower glazes, basically. I was going through the side of him with the tracks at the same time, and that was not a good idea. Yeah, this Tiger 2 was incredibly lucky so far. Both shots into lower glazes that could have penetrated didn't do it. Yeah. So here he's coming out. Boom. One in his flank. Now he would be almost destroyed, but of course, since I bounced 2 times before, that has not happened yet. This spot again is not the best one here. Boom, another one hit into his side. Getting behind cover, where of course means he bounces. And can I get him one more time? Nah, he makes it. Again, this guy is so insanely lucky, man. He gets in cover 0.1 second before I can fire. Absolutely unreal. This guy is the most lucky dude I've seen in this game, man. Unbelievable. You just can't hurt him. Now he penetrates me, but I'm also going right through him. Somebody comes from the left flank too. Got to be ready for it. And boom. Oh, he actually got me. Wow. I thought he was gonna hit the turret and not go through. Alright. We did 2.8 million damage. Sorry, 2.8 thousand damage. 2.8 million wouldn't be bad, man. Yeah, that would be a good match. I don't know what tanks you need to throw in the enemy team and how many to get this much hit points in the game, but yeah. Another Tiger 2. He turns his side and that's why I can penetrate him. If he hadn't turned his side like this, would not have penetrated him. Here. 460. Wow, the alien tank has 460 alpha? Really? That's an awful lot of alpha damage for him. I was trying to maybe again get a nice shot into his side. This, by the way, was one of those weird situations where despite being really well hidden, enemies would penetrate me all the time. See, there's something shooting me from the front, some Jagd Tiger or Jagd Panzer or whatever, and he is being extremely accurate. Nice, that went through. That angle was good enough for a penetrating hit. But I've already lost quite a bit of health here. That mouse is so dark. It looks like he burned down. It's a burned down black mouse coming by us. Actually, wait, it's not a mouse. It's this VK. It's the Mauerbrecher or the mini mouse or whatever you want to call this thing. Yeah, I was waiting for my mouse buddy to come in here. Boom, I took a 400. I gave a 400 back almost, but man, I'm almost destroyed now. And that 400 was really nasty. That was really nasty, and I was relying on my armor here, but look at this, even the frickin'... Ah, no, he used HE. Okay, I think he just hit me with an HE shell. That's why I'm still here. And now I wanted to take him down. I fire, but my shot didn't come out in time, and actually he got to kill me and survived it. I was actually fired at the same time, but I'm on vacation right now, don't have the best internet, and I think I just have to deal with a bit of low latency here. Okay, so... This Tiger 2 put one in, right in the lower glazes, of course. Yep, as usual. People always know to shoot in there. I need to try and get one of those tanks that does not have a frontal weak spot. Yeah, no lower glazes or anything. That would be crazy. Because if oh man, look, everyone penetrates me. Everyone. Bam, bam. Through. Every shot goes right through. Nobody bounces. Nobody makes any bounce on me. Crazy. Already took 3 shots. Almost destroyed again. This time the guy bounced, thankfully. Alright. By the way, at the end of this match, you're gonna see what typical experience I usually make with this thing. Because it's supposed to be really well armored. By the way, look at that lucky shot. I don't know how this hit. Yeah, I make good experience, but then there are these other matches where just everything penetrates me, and I don't bounce anybody, I don't get anything done, and I get 4-on-1 or whatever. It's crazy. This is just always my luck. So you'll see it here. By the way, if you like the content, ladies and gentlemen, here, gun depression problem. I can't aim down on him. I literally can't aim down on him. Unbelievable. But I was able to get him now, thankfully. I must have been standing on some kind of stone, because now I have the gun depression problem solved. Look, I went back further, and now I have good control over hitting him. Yeah, okay, so apparently the experience I make is not at the end. I cut this together. This was the experience I typically make with this thing, is that I rely on its armor, but somehow I get penetrated all over the place. And sometimes you have these wonderful matches like the one in the beginning with the 4 guys on me, and then you have these situations where everyone and their dog just penetrates you. And it's crazy, I don't understand why. Because, you know, this thing's benefit should be its armor, but it's not always working so well for me. Yeah, so again, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content such as this one. Thanks for watching. Sorry again if I sound a little less motivated or a little less energetic today. It's because I'm not really feeling well, but I will be better in the next video. So thanks for watching, have a good one, and Manni signing off. Bye-bye.